Air signs, let's tap into the freaking weekend. You are the last ones, and everybody got a little stuff going on this weekend. So let's see what's going on for you. Heavenly Mother, Heavenly Father, higher self, spirit guides, ancestor, guardian angels, archangels in the universe. We come to you humbly offering gratitude and thanks for the many lessons and blessings you have gifted us. Please continue to shine them down on us. We ask that you release any curse and break every chain placed upon us and turn them into blessings. Allow us to open up and receive everything that is meant for us. Continue to release the things that no longer serve us as we walk in our truth. Again, we are forever grateful and thankful. Let's see what we got for the air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius this weekend. What energies would you like the air signs to be aware of this weekend, Spirit? All right, we got Gemini, so pay attention, air signs, okay? And we have sixth house. All right, we got a number 6 and a number 3. Well, I think the fire signs had Gemini energy. And we have the first house. The first house been coming out. I think it came out twice already. All right, with the body. And the sixth house is your daily routine, your health, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and financially. So pay attention to your health. Pay attention to your body. All right, pay attention to what your body is telling you this weekend. All right, let's see what we got. Energy for this weekend for the air signs. You can have Gemini 6th house or 1st house. Energy for the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius this weekend. Oh, we got the door to romance. Okay. With woman holding a heart. Oh, this is good. All right, you got love surrounding you this weekend, so pay attention. This is nice. I like it, air signs. Speak that love into your life. Okay. Be loving this weekend, air signs. It's good love energy. You got a master number 33 and a master number 4. A master number 44. So 8 and 6. Okay, that's 2 6s on the board already. All right, let's go. What do we got for the air signs this weekend? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Oh, your energy. We got the Ace of Swords. Triumphant success coming out. We got the 4 of Swords. Rest and rejuvenation. Water and fire had that. Okay, we got the 2 of Wands, the waiting game. All right, you got clarity. You might be just resting and waiting for something to come towards you. You got the Judgment with truth. Earth had this. And we have the Justice with balance. Beautiful. Air signs. You have truth and clarity. You're just resting and waiting, rejuvenating yourself as you come into balance. Look at this. You just working on your self-love in the 6th house and the 1st house. Look at that. You are aware with the Magician out here. Air signs. What? Gemini, Virgo energy. That's you. You got clarity. You got truth. You got balance. Libra energy. Judgment out here. I like it. Okay. You just waiting to see how things play out, aren't you, air signs? Okay. What we got for the air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Leo since I said it. Okay. Look at that. We got receive. Okay. Open, receptivity, opening up, generosity, gifts, assistance. We have loss, wounded, not feeling enough, missing someone, left out in the cold. All right. You could have been in loss. They want you to open up and receive. We got moon here. Intuition. I like it. You got clarity and truth. Subconscious, emotions, fear, deceit. Things are not as they appear. You have clarity of truth coming down here. You're bringing balance. I like it. Trust your intuition. You do got the Ace of Swords with truth out here with the Judgment. Okay? Let's see what we got for the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do we got for the air signs? Somebody had this. Could have been water. Could have been fire. It wasn't earth. You have been, I think it was water. You have been receiving messages that it's time for your soul to expand beyond the 3D vision. You are an old soul that is here to do many great things. You have come to realize this through doing the hard work and merging with your higher self. There is no going back, so enjoy this new way of being by having acceptance and inner peace moving forward. All right, so you could experience some grief and loss, and you done the healing work, and now you're ready. We do got isolation with lonely. There's a tendency to push people away by isolating yourself from uncomfortable situations. Look into new ways to break down the walls to create better ways to connect with others. Don't keep your light to yourself. Open up and share it. Look at that. You got truth and clarity. You need to share some things. You just waiting. Look at that. Intuition and wisdom. I like it. Gifts. Boom. This is about you. Honor your innate ability to see psychically and trust your gut feelings. Trust your guidance and the vibrations you feel. When you truly step into your abilities, all of your senses rush in. Look into expanding your gifts by taking classes, diary, meditating, or listening to your inner voice. So trust your intuition. You're bringing balance to your situation by trusting your intuition. And we do got this isolation. And that could just be you resting and rejuvenate and pulling back. All right, this weekend, reclaiming your energy, focusing on you this weekend. For the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius this weekend. All right, we have clear the path. Embrace the journey ahead with an open heart, ready to discover and grow from the revelations to come. Because you have truth coming out. There's truth coming out this weekend. You got the Ace of Swords with the Judgment, with the Justice, all right? Be open to receive. And you have commitment, okay? Commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Okay, so your commitments, all right, are bringing in wish fulfillment. All right, let's get love messages for the air signs this weekend. Love messages for the air signs this weekend. What do we got? Love messages. We do got the daughter romance with one woman holding the heart out here. So, you know. Look at that. We got honeymoon. Okay. Enjoy the bliss of the holiday time together. All right. We do got unrequited love out here. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I believe fire had that. No. Maybe water. One of them had it. And then we got stay optimistic to your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So staying optimistic, okay? With this unrequited love, I feel like sometimes relationships go through their ebbs and flows. They go through their ups and downs, right? And with that, I feel like, you might not be on the same page at this time with your partner if you are in a relationship. And you might just, need to stay open that things will flow and change. Okay, because we do got the daughter romance. And if you are not in a relationship, you could have left an unrequited situation that was causing the loss, that's opening you up to this daughter romance. Either way, take it as it resonates. All right, air signs, let's get relationship message for this weekend. Relationships has to do with anybody. Okay, this could be family, kids, co-workers, friends, social circles, whatever you have a relationship. This is the messages that Spirit wants you to know. Oh, we got twin flames. Yin and yang, balance, union, duality, complement, polar opposites. We have abundance. I think fire had this. Yep. Positive mindset, manifest gratitude, bliss, and blessings. And we have heartbreak. Deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, a breakup. I feel like that's it. I feel like you got truth and clarity about this breakup, and it has awakened you to something new. We got love call, awakening you to something new. Expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. All right, so stay optimistic about your love life. You got things and challenges that you went through, but abundance is about to come through. All right, I like it. That heartbroken, that could be friends or whatever, but I just feel like you calling in what you want and you about to get it. Air signs when it comes to love matters. Oh yeah, all right. You noticed something wasn't right and you calling something else in. All right, let's get it. Money matters for the air signs this weekend. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do we got for money matters? You got spiral. Out of control, climbing the ladder, upward trend, revisiting a job, promotion, connections. So you could be redoing something over. And we have ornaments, extra money, mature investment, celebration, retail, beauty, finished work, retirement. I like this. All right. We got extra money coming in. You climbing the ladder, doing something good this weekend. You got abundance. Like I said, you already seen things for what it is and you just waiting. Okay, you in a waiting. You open to receive. All right, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, money matters. This weekend, we got transportation. This card is a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly. A career in transportation, such as traveling, driving, or shipping, could appeal to you. You could travel for work, or perhaps you need to take action in some financial matter. So it's time to shift. If you haven't slow finances, you might Uber or something. You might do Shipt. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And you have Underworld. Earth had this. Find unconventional ways to explore new sources of income. Sex, death, hidden knowledge, probing into the mysteries of life. As the world evolves, so can your means of earning money. All right, trust your intuition. Remember that this weekend. They might be bringing you some money ideas. All right, what we got for the weekend for the air signs? Weekend energy for the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What do we got for the air signs this weekend? All right, so we have Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Okay, go the distance. We got Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Get out of that. We have Reconciliation with Pineapple. Okay, you could be like I said, it could be ups and downs in a relationship and y'all could be coming back together. We have February. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces energy here. All right, and we have Fair Woman. Somebody had this. I think it was fire signs. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. And we have Leg. Okay, stepping into a new experience with Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. That could be that unrequited love. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is asking you to greet them with love and to change the situation, change the energy, shift the energy. All right, let's see what we got. What does the air signs need to be aware of this weekend? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You got concern, you got despair, you got courthouse, and you got horizons. I'm sorry, distant horizons out here. Now you do got judgment out here. All right. You have a number 33. We got two 33s on the board. Master number 33. So we got despair. We got 32, which is a 5. We got 36, which is a 9. We got 2 5s, 23. And you could be getting justice this weekend. That's what I'm picking up. Whatever, like this is justice. This is reciprocal energy. You could be doing good with this truth and balance, and somebody else can be in despair. So pay attention, all right? In the distant horizons, look at this. We got mature woman, all right? Whoever behaving stupidly, okay? Let's see what we got for the air signs this weekend. Look, we got spiritual love out here with the lilies, okay? Make sure you pay attention. somebody is low vibrational around you. We seen that heartbroken. Somebody could be low vibrational around you, and the love could be unrequited right now, and you just might need to isolate yourself from them. We can see this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when people go through it, your misery, you might not like company. If you growing through it, you might not like to be around people. All right? Or this is you not wanting to be around miserable people or somebody who's going through, I don't know. Somebody could have went through it and now y'all getting back together. This energy, all right, this is a concern. Whatever way, I feel like the energy is shifting. I feel like that. The energy is shifting. As I'm reading it, the energy is shifting. You got clarity and truth out here on which way you should move. And that's probably why you isolating yourself. The vibes, look at that. Yup. You got sipping. Rumors, gossip, nosy. You could be moving away from this. You got paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded. All right. This could be somebody that was gossiping about you. That's paranoid because they was gossiping. Like I said, the energy could be shifting and changing. We got people out here that's salty, bitter, angry, and petty. So pay attention this weekend. We seen that someone behaving stupidly. So someone mad that you are just probably staying to yourself. It was a relationship that, you know, wasn't right for you. And now you moving on. Let's see what's the tea this weekend. Legal issues. Court, judges, immigration, lawyer. We got boss daddy. Stable, rich, business owner, CEO, big dick energy. And what flew off the table, air signs, was move in silence. That's you. You probably moving in silence. All right. That isolation. Okay. And then we got in their head, overthinking, stressed, and overanalyzing. And you got clarity and truth out here. So you're not doing that. Whoever is overthinking and stressed, all right, you might need to move in silence. They might be going through some things and they might be gossiping about some things. They could be gossiping because they don't know what's going on in your life. That too. All right. And they could be hiding. They could be hiding what they got going on in their life, but gossiping about you. That's so stupid. All right, let's see what we got because the truth and the clarity is coming out. All right, wisdom of the oracle. Let's close the air signs out for the weekend. Look at that. We got the fates. Things are fated to happen this weekend. That's a number 17, which is an 8. Fate, karma, acceptance that there are things that you cannot change and knowing what those things are. Look at that. I feel like that, like I said, the energy is shifting. Okay. The serenity prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in your life you will never have control over. The conditions brought by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated. Preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what comes with these events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the serenity prayer, and you got truth and clarity out here. Other people who are relationship message. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and another person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better person because of it. because of of yourself as a result. A better version of yourself as a result. Prosperity message. Your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You are being invited to accept what is unreservedly. This could be a temporary situation seemingly thrust up on you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose you can't see that is being determined by the fates. It could be a situation you are unprepared for and may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. Not to fight, do not fight the situation. Write it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it, and the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. You will indeed flourish. Protection message. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all, yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up and greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe that for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, be mindful of what you can or cannot change. Serenity will come to you. I'm almost done. I'm finishing up the air signs, bulls. Look, you got truth and clarity. Spirit said there's some things that need to play out. Move in silence and keep it to you, air signs. Yeah. And the energy is shifting. Bully want to say hi to y'all. He is a Gemini moon, just like me.